think it was Oscar Wilde that said that the easiest way to deal with temptation is just to give into it. So I think one important thing to remember as a Christian when you're facing temptation, you're facing some struggle, is that the only reason you are resisting, the only reason you're feeling that temptation is because God has done a work in your heart, giving you a desire to obey him, giving you an awareness that sin is deadly, a desire to fight it. And so that always helps me just to even remember in that moment, the fact that I'm facing this temptation is a reminder that God has broken into my life. And from that point, it really, I think, begins with believing God's promises, that he is more to be desired than anything in this world, that he's good, that he's faithful. Because in those moments, I think it's so easy to believe the lie that something, internet porn, money, greed, all these different kinds of things that tempt us they really have the payoff, and God is keeping something good from us. And so that's where I think it's so vital to just have some of God's promises in your heart, close by. And that's where I encourage people to memorize specific scriptures, specific promises, because our temptation, whether it's lust or anything else, is giving us its own promise, and we have to counteract that. So one of the verses that I frequently go to, the classic 1 Corinthians 10, 12, and 13, talking about how no temptation has seized you that's not common to man, and God provides a way out. And the reason I love that is because it's a reminder that, first of all, this is to be expected. God is faithful in this moment, and there is a way out. In other words, there's no excuse for me. There's no reason that I can say, no, I have to give in to temptation. No, God has given me his Son and given me the ability to turn away from sin, and he's faithful. He's going to give me something better.